Very pleased to meet you. Yes. Yes, I am. Yes.
Friends, make no mistake, climate change is the greatest threat humankind has ever faced. Without a truly collective effort, we have no chance of achieving our ambitious target of limiting the rise in global temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius. As our Prime Minister has said before, no one, no matter how powerful, can solve the climate challenge on their own.
That is why this space is dedicated to other equally important players: civil society, businesses, industry, towns and cities, local authorities. First of all, civil society. They're mobilizing people all over the world for climate action.
Bula Vinaka, and a very good afternoon to you all. I am honored to be here with you this afternoon to help begin what will be an experience of openness, honest communication and sharing in this Talanoa space. I want to begin by thanking the German government for being such a wonderful partner to us in establishing the concept of this Talanoa space here in Bonn. If we are to truly be a grand coalition working for the benefit of this planet and all who inhabited it, then we must truly understand each other. This open dialogue, this sharing of stories and experiences, hopes and dreams, fears and anxieties, and especially solutions and commitments can make a huge difference in developing the practical response to climate change. Fellow ministers, ladies and gentlemen, we all face our own unique set of challenges because of where we live or how developed we are. Yet, we have many things in common. In the Pacific, where I come from, the ecosystems are very different from the ones you have here in Europe or in other parts of the world. They are vulnerable and have a limited capacity to absorb the effects of changing climate. We have relatively little land, yet as science pushes agriculture to be ever more productive, we face loss of productivity. The reefs, forests, and oceans that we depend on for our livelihoods are threatened. But, of course, climate change knows no boundaries. And some solutions developed for the coastline in the Netherlands or New York City might be scalable for use in Fiji or Vanuatu. Initiatives being taken by Fiji or Senegal might spur ideas in Beijing or Sydney. The ideas that spring from one mind in one small community in a remote part of the world could contain solutions that will spread to the rest of the world. And it all starts with sharing. Just over a year ago, the strongest tropical cyclone ever recorded in the Southern Hemisphere ravaged our nation. We were already working hard to adapt to climate change, so I can't say that Cyclone Winston was a wake-up call, but the extent of the catastrophic impacts were at a level Fiji had never seen before. This Category 5 cyclone sharpened our sense of urgency and our realization that these events are now increasing in intensity due to climate change. When you live through a genuine catastrophe that can be linked to climate change, you are never the same. People who have lost their homes or loved ones in a hurricane and people who have lost their homes or loved ones in a wildfire share the same experience. Coastal people who watch their coral reefs disappear and mountain people who watch their glaciers shrink share the same experience. Farmers who need to plant new crops and fishermen who see familiar species disappear from their waters share an experience. In this Talanoa space and in every available forum, we can make these common experiences a source of great strength. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to show how we can change our behavior and save our planet from catastrophic consequences. And we can show that changing behavior is not something to be feared. It is to be embraced and encouraged. Let us, those of us gathered here in this room today, transform these 2 weeks. Let us emerge not just recommitted, but rearmed with ideas, solutions, relationships, and energy. I want to wish all the organisers of the Talanoa space 2 weeks of fruitful dialogue. And once again, I thank our German partners for their commitment, collaboration, and generosity. Vinaka vakalevu, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Assistant Minister.